Okay. So, what motivates you to play the guitar?
Uh, I like to just be creative, and the guitar, I would say, helps me do that. Just either like writing songs or just, yeah, just really just writing songs. It's fun and creative, and it's a good way to spend, an afternoon.
When did you start playing guitar?
I was, say, a freshman in high school.
So, older than me. A little older.
Yeah, I would say like 15 or 16. And then I got my first guitar at, I would say 17.
Yeah. Were there times when you were just like, this isn't for me. Maybe I should stop?
No, because no one ever forced me to play the guitar. I
Mm-hmm.
started playing like when I was way, way younger. My parents made me play the piano, which I wasn't really a fan of, but I always liked playing drums. So I played drums for a really, really, really long time. And then I just wanted to play the guitar because it just looked like fun and I wanted to know how it worked. And so I just did it myself, and that's why. So I don't think I ever just wanted to stop. Sometimes you want to stop just because you're like, oh, I'm not good enough, or I'm not going to ever be able to write a great song like I hear something on the radio. But that goes fairly quickly.
Yeah. So, do you, set a certain time every day to practice, or do you just practice when you feel like it?
Well, we have band practice every Tuesday night, which we've been doing for the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't have a set time, but I try and keep a guitar in a room that I'm always going to be in. So like in our living room, I always have an acoustic guitar. So if I, just feel like I want to play the guitar, it's right there. Or if I hear something in my head and I want to figure out how to play it, or I hear a song that I want to write in my head, it's always right there. So I don't have a set time. It's
It's just,
when it
yeah.
strikes me, which is usually every day.
Yeah. Are there, what's the hardest song you've ever learned on guitar? Or, made?
I mean, every song is hard in some aspect. I mean, technically challenging would probably be some Metallica song. I'm definitely not the greatest guitar player. I'm probably better just at like rhythm guitar and just learning the structures of songs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to solo. I'm self-taught, so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's probably some Metallica song. That's one of the hardest ones.
When you want to learn a song, do you just go on YouTube and find a song?
The first thing I'll do is I'll just listen to the song to see if I can learn it by ear.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's like a really complicated part, I might go on like a website, ultimateguitar.com, to figure out the tabs. And then if I still can't figure out, then I'd probably go on YouTube.
That's good. Are there, do you ever give up during a song?
Oh yeah, there'll be songs where it's like I'm just never gonna be able to do this, and that's fine. I don't like now that I know how to play guitar. Okay, I would say I don't go out and just learn like songs now. I usually would just listen to a song and see if I can figure it out. But then that usually just turns into me writing my own song now. I don't. If you ask me to like play a full song of somebody else's, there's probably only like maybe 4 or 5 that I know all the way through now. Just rather just write my own stuff.
What musicians do you like to listen to that inspire you to play the guitar or write your own music?
Like my number one band is Metallica, but then Foo Fighters are fun to listen to. Rise Against, but then I really enjoy listening to new music and to see what bands are doing now that are different from like when I was growing up. So those are bands like Iron Chic, or a band that I just discovered that you now know, Pew Pew Pew. They're a fun band.
My dad is obsessed with that now.
Yeah,
thank
so
you
they're
very
a
much.
good band. But I mean, like my number one band would be Metallica, I would say.
Yeah. Do you Do you find that when you listen to Metallica, are you like listening for what they do, or like are you like, what if I did this? Like, how can I do this? Or are you just listening just to listen to it?
How did they do it? Like I listen to something and like, how did they do that? What are the chords? I don't hear any words when I hear music. I usually hear the drums or guitar, and then I usually see like like a waveform in front of me. Like when if you know how to record music, like you're staring at the screen like a sound wave. I usually see a lot of that when I hear music. I don't hear the words at all, so I don't know what they're saying. But usually it's just like, how did they do that? That's a really cool part. How could I do something similar to that in a song that I do?
Yeah. Are there, when you listen to a song, are there like similarities between drums and guitar? Like, do your skills from drums transfer to guitar and vice versa?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have forgotten how to drum. Like I mean, I could get on a drum set and I could play okay, but I'm not very good. But I definitely think there is an overlap between being a drummer and a guitar player because, especially in like rock music or like punk music, it's very percussive in some points, and it helps to be able to like follow along with the drummer. The same thing, a drummer that knows how to play the guitar, you know where like an accent on the guitar would be,
Yeah.
so it makes it easier.
What's like your favorite type of music to play?
Punk music. That's the type of band that I'm in. Is like punk music.
Mhm. Does that like does that limit you from playing other songs? Like, are there ever times where you're like, oh, I would never play that song. It's just not like my style.
No, especially since I have younger children, they like to listen to a lot of weird, silly songs, or even Hannah, my wife, she listens to bands that I don't like, but because they're on, it gets stuck in your brain, and you're just wondering how could I play that on a guitar, even though that part might not even be on a guitar, it might be a piano part or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's still music is music. It might not be my thing, but I would never say like, oh, they're. I mean, I might joke around and be like, oh, they're the worst, but music's cool no matter what. So, I probably wouldn't be in a band like playing that type of music. It's not my thing, but it's fun to listen to stuff and just figure out how they did it.
Yeah, that's fun. Do you like, I don't know, like when you practice, like, how do you keep going after a certain point? Like, when you finally have it memorized, how do you, like, enhance what you're going from there? So, like, you have it down memorized, but what else do you work on after that?
I don't really practice anymore. Like once, and I wish I did because like I could probably become a way better guitar player. Like when you first start out, like you learn how to do chords. I never even really learned how to do scales. Like I wish I would have figured scales out much more. But now like practicing to me is just turning on like the radio and playing along to that, and that's what motivates me. If somebody just were to tell me to sit down and like.
I want this.
Okay, I'll open it for you.
Why is Mama's phone out here?
'Cause we're doing an interview.
Of what?
You're part of the interview now.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say to my English teacher?
No. No. Who's your English teacher?
Her name's Miss Mofinger.
All right, let's go
Where's
inside.
Go inside.
Go inside.
Go inside.
Shut the door, okay? So don't let the cats out. Yeah, as far as practice, I don't. Because if I had just sit down and like practice scales, I probably would get bored.
Yeah.
So it's really just listening to music. That's what motivates me because I really like listening to music.
So you just like the music side, not really like the chord scales, not like the technical side or whatever?
No, I mean it's cool. I love technical music. Like my favorite band, Metallica, is very technical.
Yeah.
But that's probably why I don't play that type of music. Is I don't want to sit down and just.
Yeah.
I like the creative. I like writing music. I like being in a band with other people and figuring something out. That's the fun part of music.
Cool. Anything else you want to talk about?
Learn how to play the guitar so we can jam together.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right.